Whoa, that was amazing. How'd that happen?
That was like a play, like when somebody like goes backstage, chain comes back and somebody else.
Yeah, man.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of FIGGAH Bangin. I am your host, Ace Marlowe. Joining us tonight, we do have a full crew, which didn't think was going to happen. There's like a last minute behind the scenes.
Like literally last minute behind the scenes.
Switcheroo.
Yeah. I had to break out the old Turtle Beach headphones. That's what's taking me so long. I think I left a part up at my mom's house for my other ones.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
That's all right. These work. You guys can hear me, right?
Oh, yeah.
Very good.
All right. I got my old headphones and a piece of pizza. So I'm good.
Good.
Oh, I didn't want to pass up a chance to talk about this thing.
So joining us tonight, as you just saw, we have the analyzer, Mr. Brian Brink.
Happy hump day.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
All right. We also have Miss Maya.
Oh, mid sip of coffee. Hey, what's up?
Hey, it's not my fault. He did a quick one.
Yeah, I'm used to you going to JD first.
I'm going around my screen.
Oh, okay.
Last but not least, we have Mr. JD.
Hello, everyone.
AKA Gunned Off the Gray.
Uh-huh. You shall find all the toys.
Ooh.
How's that?
Wonderful.
That would be great.
Alrighty. I guess he's getting right to it, huh?
Well, I mean, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm wonderful.
Yeah. That's good, Dace. I'm glad.
I got to figure out. I forgot which camera's which on this thing. All right. Is it 0 or 2? Let's try 2 first. One's a wide angle. Come on, go back. Yeah, hit this. Did it crash?
I would just see a black screen with a little icon.
Hold on. Give me a second. I think Chrome might be crashing.
Crashing the Chrome.
Oh, shit.
On.
And he's shout out to technical difficulties.
Yeah. So we can review this piece of pizza.
What kind is that?
It's just a regular slice of plain cheese pizza.
Oh.
It had to happen. It had to happen. It's fate. I think this is fate. This is fate. Is it the figure? You think that's what it is? You know,
maybe.
Like
This show's going off the shelf. You know what I mean?
Come back, Ace. So
What's the name of this show? This episode there?
I hope I wasn't too obvious with the with the innuendo there.
Yeah, Misty saw that and she's like, "Who titled tonight's show?" I was like, "It wasn't me." Oh, look, he figured it out.
Oh, hey.
Oh, okay.
No, maybe not.
Yay, he's back.
Hey. Maybe.
I should be back.
Okay.
Yeah.
There he is.
So I don't know if it's the new, because I got a new update on my phone today. But every time I switched the camera, it just kept in StreamYard. It kept like locking up Chrome, and I had to like close Chrome. And when I reopened it, it remembered my camera settings. So I had to just keep closing and reopening until I found the right camera, because there's like 17 cameras on this phone. But anyway, it finally worked. It's probably just the update. Like I Android 11
for yourself.
Yeah. So this is Masterpiece. Sakura Masterpiece. What number is this? 51.
You know, I got to say, that's a good looking alt mode.
Here she is, and this is obviously Arcee. I didn't say it. I forgot if I said it. Here she is in her car mode. This is how it comes packaged. It's actually a nice little phone. Thanks, everything. It's laid out nice. But here she is in her alt mode. She is a Space car. Got little seats. This is clear blue windshield. There's some pretty
There's some
decent
painted details in there.
Yeah,
the
it's
steering
nice.
wheel. You got some gauges. You got some little molding on the dash from the console. Got a little vent right there, and on the other side. Seats are molded nice, colored, painted. Got a little fin. Got the taillights painted.
Somebody that's not a fan.
EE doesn't like it.
Got little wheels. This sat better when I first got it. It's probably just because I transformed it back and forth. And I can't get that to sit right. It's probably my fault, 'cause I remember that sitting better. The other side's fine. For some reason, that side doesn't want to sit completely flat. Probably don't have something folded properly. She rolls. This doesn't lock in. That's going to be the chest. So it's very easy to bump it out of alignment, but it's not the end of the world.
I mean, that
Rolls
seems to be
okay.
a problem with her, chest not being in alignment.
Yeah. Rolls okay. I have a feeling that, so you can obviously see what the bulk of this is going to be.
What the hell?
Tiny wheels.
So tiny.
The wheels were tiny on the show too, but
Are they rubber?
no, they are plastic, and they're actually very thin because they actually fold up and disappear in robot mode. But I mean, she had little tiny dainty little wheels on the show, so
How do you know?
I've seen the show.
Okay.
I saw it once. It was on an airplane. So I probably don't have something folded completely flat, because you can see there's some. I don't know if it's supposed to be that completely sticking out that much. Like you can kind of squeeze it in a little bit more. But I mean, it's an Arcee alt mode, so it's basically just her folded up underneath. A little bit more involved in that.
Totally touching herself.
Is there in all your experiences transforming RC and having her in alt mode? Is there anything special about this?
Just the level of I'm sorry, I didn't let you finish.
Oh, just anything special about this conversion compared to others? Or will you point that out? Or
mainly just you mean in the alt mode or in the transformation?
Maybe in the I just got done driving for 8 hours. Yeah, I guess in the transition from one mode to the other. Just
I can tell you all about that.
No, I'm sure you could.
The biggest thing that really stands out is like the level of detailing, like in the molding and in the lines. Like it's the most accurate.
Yeah, that alt mode looks fucking money.
So we can do a couple things in alt mode. So you can do that thing from that episode where you can peg this bit in here, and then you get the spiky deal that you can grind into people.
Oh, some James Bond level shit there.
So it's cool because it matches in with the kind of the curve of the vehicle and everything, so it looks like it's popping out, and it's painted to match the color, so it doesn't look like it's an extra piece. So that's neat looking. It doesn't rotate or anything; it's a solid piece. Like you can see, it's got the Extend-O-Matic molding in there, but it doesn't actually Extend-O-Matic. So it's just a molded piece, but it's a neat little extra. Tear up some wheels. You can also store. You can also store all her weapons. So here's one of her blasters, and this goes, I believe, here. Then she has her pistol, which is here. And it comes with a little molded holster. Unfortunately, this doesn't... So it fits. You can see it fits. But it's not molded. It's like not form-fitting. Right? So it just falls right out. But you can take this and you can peg this on here if you wish. and then the gun will immediately fall out because it should have been a little bit tighter.
Sure, it's not for the other gun.
I'm sure. I'm very sure. I mean, it fits that one better.
Uh-huh.
The instructions specifically say it's for this one.
Well, the instructions are wrong.
Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you. As I drop it. Yeah, because this one won't. I mean, you can probably, let's see if you can swap them. Can you swap them? It does fit in there, but not super securely, so you can probably do it backwards if you want, and probably be more secure. Because you could force that in a little bit.
I think this is the way to go.
Uh-huh.
I'm going by the instructions. And then this goes on here, I believe.
Maybe we should see these instructions.
Yeah. Maybe you just don't.
Are they in black and white? Maybe that's why.
They are in black and white. I'm going by the shapes.
You can't recognize shapes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I mean, look. That's the blaster that they're showing to put underneath, right?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That says put underneath, right?
Uh-huh.
I see that.
And that's the holster.
Uh-huh.
So I guess technically
no gun in it.
With no gun in it. But
because it fell out.
Yeah, probably. Because you don't have any other place to put that gun, technically. So
maybe that gun's for like Daniel or something.
I mean, it shows her holding it, and it shows it. There's another part where it says to put that in the holster.
Oh, interesting.
Well, when she's standing and it's on her hip, I'm sure it's fine.
All right, so I guess you can technically. It doesn't show it in the instructions, but fan mode. There she is with her guns attached to her. So if you want to have that, that's a thing. But since we've shown the guns, let's just show them off a little bit better. So there's the pistol. There's kind of the middle blaster, which is just a solid pink piece of plastic. There's a rifle, which is painted, a couple shades of pink.
You know, I if Arcee were a redneck, that would be pink camo.
Oh boy!
Just saying.
And we showed this already, but we'll show. There's the
pistol. The green bits in there. It just gives it a little extra pop.
And there's even like, it's probably not going to focus that close, but there's even a little bit of black detailing in there in the green.
That's nice.
Which is very well done.
Hey, so we have a question from the chat.
Okay.
Does the paint get scratched when you remove that arm piece thing?
What arm piece?
That episode.
Nope. Nope, not at all. There's the paint. That's the hook piece that goes in. You can see there's no paint scratching.
Okay, that's good.
You can see it goes in there.
Where?
No paint. It goes in right there, right in front of the wheel. No paint scratch. Negative.
Oh wow! An original glance. I thought she was going to be much smaller for some reason.
No, she's basically the exact same size. Well, exact same length.
Mm-hmm.
And fairly comparable.
Now, do you have the Daniel to fit in there? See if it fits.
Which one?
Or the spike, or I don't know.
Yeah, any of them.
Any of them? I can grab one. Because she doesn't come with a Daniel, which seems a little bit of like an oversight.
Have you tried maybe her head transforms into him?
I'll rip it off later.
All right.
Which one came with Space? Who came with Space Daniel? Anybody?
Ultra Magnus.
yeah, Ultra Magnus came with the Daniel. That's right.
Well, that's a problem because those are living inside Ultra Magnus's butt right now. I can't get to them. I can get
inside
to
his
I can get
butt.
to the
I don't
MP-51.
want to know what Ultra Magnus is doing in his spare time.
But just so you know, you can store them in robot mode in his butt upside down in the seat, and it totally works.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
Where the hell's my Ultra Magnus at? Oh, it's all
How
over
about
there.
Spike?
Sure.
With one missing leg that just fell off.
Oh shit!
No, Spike, not Chip.
No, Chip is holding up.
Oh, all right.
Chip's not going to fall apart.
Back. As I knock everything over on the way back.
Well, at least with this test, with the leg missing, we'll know if Maya will be able to drive RC.
Problem. It's his left leg.
Oh. So that means he can't accelerate or hit the brake.
Yep.
No, right
No,
leg
I
would-
got that wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why I don't. That's why I don't drive right now.
1 second. I'm just trying to pose him without the legs falling off again.
Is that the MP-44 one?
Yeah. So technically, you can't do it. I'm gonna hold on. Let me put my chair up so you can.
Oh, that's why the legs come off. I see.
Oh, so you can see the wheel
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
is a solid piece right there.
Oh, okay.
There's no room underneath, so you kind of have to side saddle it.
Oh, it fits. Get it in there.
Come on, you
If
can
you
do
just pop those legs
Just
off,
take his legs off.
yeah.
it. I'm trying to do it without doing that. I'm trying to not cheat.
Hey,
Gotta loosen up that cockpit in RC. No?
So you got to make room for the cock.
I mean, you can side saddle it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
If I get scaled with it, it's just because there's no way to. What if we put his feet up on the
leg
dash?
room.
Hold on, maybe we can put the feet up on the dash. Well, how about he just like.
Yeah, there you go. There he goes.
Well, Daniel's
Lounge.
shorter. Maybe he'd fit in there even with his big birthing hips. We don't have to. I was just curious.
Okay. Any other questions before we move on?
I don't see any.
Okay, so this is very, very much an RC transformation, meaning 80% of it is backpack, which is probably my biggest complaint with this figure, but we'll get there. But so to start off, I'm going to kind of crack it open. You want to separate the gray pieces at the pink pieces. We're going to lift these up. We're going to bring these in, and we're going to fold them. I believe it's that way.
Oh, this is too complicated already.
Oh no, wait, they go around the other way. I'm fucking up already. I believe they go that way. Hold on, see, this is why I had to bring the instructions, because there's so many little tiny swivel this way, swivel that way. So I just want to double check, make sure I'm starting this off right.
Hey, I just want to say shout out to Timely Reviews. I think, we haven't had a timely review of a recent figure on the show in quite a long time. So,
Double scope. Hey, I got it right.
After the fact.
yeah, everything's kind of aligning this week for this.
I got it right. That's right. Okay. These are going to end up coming up like that. And then they're going to go down on a double hinge and then fold back on a double hinge. So you can see there's a pivot, there's a pin there, a pivot there. So it's kind of going to fold flat like that. Like this whole armature piece underneath comes up. So fold flat like that and then fold up and back on that double hinge.
It's nice to be able to see that all in focus on frame.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to pull apart the taillights, which clip in. You kind of got to wiggle them free. Wow, this one does not want to come out. There we go. And then this already started to come on, start coming undone. Let's see. What do we do next? Let me see. You gotta. Oh no, those don't go in yet. Start lifting this up. These are on a little tiny slider, so these actually pull out.
It's focusing on her spread eagle.
So there's this. See, there's a pin right there, and this white piece. The white piece, you can see there's an oval, so it's going to slide out on that oval, so it's longer, and then slide in on the pin. So then now you can fold it. You can fold it up. That's basically what you're doing there. Is you're just freeing it up so it can fold in on itself.
Is Arcee doing a massive spready?
And what happens next? I know these are going to fold in. The wheels fold in without the fenders. I know this folds down. That don't feel good. Oh, these have to come up. Okay, hold on. This is why I need the instructions, because this. See, you can see there's so many little tiny little fold this, then fold this little piece.
You don't want to fold out of order and possibly break something.
Let's see. Hold on. I just don't remember the order. I remember every move. I remember all the movements. I just don't remember the order, and I don't know if it's important. Okay, fold the whole backpack up. Oh, fold the seats in. That's what I forgot to do. Fold the seats in, then fold the. Oh, I did that. Yeah, I did that a little bit out of order. So the taillights weren't supposed to be first, but we did them first. I don't think it particularly matters, but we're gonna fold. So these seats, the seat backs, are going to end up folding in. So that gray piece right here where my thumb is, that just folds up. And then, what's the next part? Those fold in. These fold away. Those fold down. So we're going to pull these away. Now we can fold this white bit down, which still doesn't feel right. Does that not fold flat? I don't remember. Remember if that folds flush. Does that fold flush? Bum, bum, bum. No, it doesn't fold flush.
You know, some nerds out there, this is the only crotch they're going to be able to stare at this close.
Dude, I was just
Well,
thinking the same thing to a certain crowd out there.
Thank God he's got the camera. I saw him focus. It's
They're
great.
getting all you know, robo crotch.
So we're going to open these little flaps, and then that allows the feet to come out.
That's what you do in the.
And these little flaps are on crazy armature, but we'll get there. We're going to fold those back in for now. So we take the legs, and you can see there's actually this little bit here in the inside of the leg, right? It's spring-loaded, so that when it folds up, it folds around the hips. So then when it comes out, it pops back in. So now the hips are, that one actually went into place already. So you can see the hip, you can see there's a little white armature in there with the pin in it. So you can't fold you can't fold them flat properly. So while it's doing a high kick, you just want to push it towards the body, and that puts the leg in alignment, and the leg is done. And then we're just going to straighten the feet. And unfortunately, that's all she wrote for the feet. The feet are done. Well, the whole lower body is done.
Huh.
What's next? Did the legs. Fold those up. Swing out the head. All right, swing out the head and arms. Got it. So now we're just gonna swing this out. This is a little bit like Azalea, the original Azalea, where the head kind of swivels around a pivot. And then we're gonna just take the arms.
The MMC ones.
The original MMC ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Ace, I'm
yeah.
sorry. I meant to stop you there, but do you, based on how it transforms here, do you see any reasoning for the shape of the torso? Could they have made it better?
It's because this has to complete the front.
Okay, so is there no room to?
So it's got to go like
give
that.
It a different grade?
Not really.
No. Okay.
Not going by the way they do the transformation.
All right.
So then you can see the shoulders here will peg in, like so. And unfortunately, again, that's the arms done. And just fold the hand straight.
Wow.
And now, what do we do next? Do the arms. Did the arms. What's the next in the line here? Fold the wheels. Okay, I'm gonna fold up that. Oh, and then we get to do the. Okay, this is actually kind of neat. So first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna fold in the wheels by themselves. They're gonna go behind this armature, and they actually have a little indent, a little groove in the plastic where the wheel goes. So for some reason you put those first, and then you close these, which doesn't make a ton of sense, but whatever. And then now we got to do the windshield. So we're going to make the windshield disappear so it's not hanging off the backpack. So it's actually going to fold down. It's actually, and it's on a separate piece. So you can see like the whole upper dash is a separate piece from the steering wheel and everything. So this is on a separate hinge as the windshield. See, the windshield can collapse on top of it. And the whole thing is on a swivel. So what we're going to do is we're going to swivel this through here like that until it can now pass through. See that?
Mm-hmm.
So now it passed through. And then I believe we can swivel it through like that and then fold it up against the back. So that actually gets rid of the dash completely, the windshield and the windscreen and everything. Let's see. So now this is going to come up. Oh, we also have to pinch these pieces. So these flare out a little bit for Pilgrim mode. We're just going to pinch those in. So what you're supposed to do is there's these two tabs on the white piece, and then there's two grooves here and here. And logic would say to peg those in, but they don't really peg in. They just kind of like, unless I'm doing something wrong, which is likely, I can't figure out a way to get them to actually completely peg in. Let me see if I can grab them from behind and give them a squeeze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, so they
Get
don't
it
particularly.
behind.
I have a feeling these are more of a guide than a locking tab, because once the backpack is compressed in together, it doesn't really move. So I have a feeling these are just more of like, this is where it should end up, because they don't actually peg in. So I believe the next thing we do is we compress this. So these will actually rock up and in like that. So they get closer to the body like that. And then these, do we fold these in now? I think we do. Fold that, fold that. Technically you do it in a couple of steps, but all right, we'll do it in a couple of steps. Make sure these fold up.
Great.
Tuck in under them. See, it doesn't get close enough to actually lock in. It says something in Japanese, like it points to it, and it says something. I'll show you. Where'd it go? I lost the step. Where'd the step go? Bum 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 bum. Here, it says something right there. See, it says the two tabs. It's pointing at the two holes, and it says that and that.
Wait, hold on. Stay real still.
He's going to try to Google Translate.
Hold on, let me get it closer for you.
All right, let's see what it says. Joint is the...
I'm assuming that one, because that one's clear.
Yeah, that one says joint, and the other one looks to be the same. It says joint.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever
Maybe
that
they mean
means.
join. Yeah, we're basically almost done.
That's where you hide your joint.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna fold this, the rest of the backpack kind of down as I scratch my nose. Let's see. This has got to fold down and then lock in with the chest like that. This should sit further down. What's the hold up? What are you stuck on? Hang on, this should come down more. I just don't know what it's held up on. There we go. That goes like that. So it doesn't, there's going to be, this gap right here is normal. So you just want a kind of straight angle.
Huh.
And then we're going to take, I thought I did something else with the, oh, that's for later. Okay. So we're going to fold this bit down. Right, that just kind of hides the backpack a little bit and, like, you know, gives her the two pauldron instead of, you know, the connected piece.
Silhouette.
And then what's weird is, so there, well, it's not weird, but it's a neat little touch. So there's a, so this was the hood of the car mode, but now we have the Autobot symbol there. So what they did was they pulled an MP-51 Bumblebee. We give this a little, if I can
tracks
push
do
it.
that too.
And okay, tracks. Flip that around, and that gives it. It gives it a little. I think that this indentation is just so you can get a fingernail in there to flip it around. I thought maybe something hooked onto that, but as far as I can tell, there's nothing that hooks onto it. And then these pieces got to pinch in like that to hide the wheels and kind of clean it up the silhouette. And if I can get the arms straight. And I believe, unless I made a mistake, which I think I actually did not, make sure this is all squeezed together. That's all tidy. I feel like this should come, there we go. That should come around more. You should pinch together a little bit more. I'm just doing a little bit of cleanup here. I feel like that should come around a little bit, but that's basically her in robot mode. Let's see if I can finagle the feet a little bit.
That's a lot of backpack for such small feet.
Yeah, well. Okay. Here she is. Let's run through. We'll run through articulation first. We'll show some accessories and we'll do some talking. So the head, we have a head bang. Remix. And then the head itself is on a ball joint. So you got the neck on a swivel, and then the head is on a ball joint. Whoop, that's a spoiler. So she can look down or more down, up, or more up. And you get all the way around. The ball joint is a little stiff.
Or more all the way around.
And she's got a very good swivel, pivot, whatever you want to call it. Shoulders, so there's a pin, so she can get all the way up to here. And then all the way, obviously all the way around. But there's also a built-in butterfly.
I mean, that's good.
So that's nice. Thigh swivel. Arm thigh swivel, aka bicep swivel. Single jointed elbow.
Big old single joint.
So single jointed, actually no, it's double joint. So there's the single joint, and then you can see right there, it's actually a double joint. So the second joint is up in the bicep, and it really only takes effect. You can see it's connected to the bicep piece up in here with a painted piece. So you move this like this, and then after it gets to about there, you get a little bit more. So that's nice.
That's so she can wave by at the sailors as they leave port.
Then the hand. So we have a pivot at the base, the wrist. So it can swivel all the way around, and then you can do a talk to the hand, or you can fold it down. The thumb is pinned? Is this no? It's just pinned. I thought it was swiveled too. So the thumb is kind of at this fixed angle, kind of a relaxed, natural, relaxed angle, but it can pivot up and down. And it's also got a little bit of a I'm double jointed, so I can do that. It's got a little bit of a crook like that, which is permanent. Let's see, the fingers, I believe, are old school masterpiece, more or less. So the bottom 3 pinned together, and you got 2 joints, and then the index finger is separately jointed, also with 2 joints, but it's not pinned to the other 3, which is fine. Waist is ball. I don't know if it's single or double. I think it's single joint, single bar, single ball jointed. So you got swivel, which isn't great, mostly because of the backpack. But I mean, you get not horrible, but not the best. That's what, I would say that's normal human. Maybe a little less normal human articulation. You do have a bit of an ab crunch. It does kind of friction back, but you can kind of hold it in there. And then you got a little bit of waggle. Legs are ratcheted forward to there. Nothing back. Yeah, nothing back at all. It's actually hitting the sculpt of her butt. So it actually can't go back, which is unfortunate.
Like no pull down hips or anything?
Unless I'm missing something.
I was just guessing.
You can do that.
Oh.
And then kind of get, but that's not really.
Yeah, don't do that.
No.
That's not really.
That looks horrible.
Also, because of the way that the hips transform, because they have to do that thing, there's no thigh swivel, but there's an upper, like a high knee swivel. So there's a swivel right, there's a cut right here.
Honey swivel.
Well, that's not bad.
So that's acceptable.
Heiny.
Tiny. Knees are double jointed
That's cool.
all the way. And they look good. So you got the nice little molded in pieces.
Which
Outside the
company did the thing where the wheels were like in the side of the knee? Which one was that?
MNC.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
Ace, is that an automorph thing on the inside of her thigh?
yeah, I explained that before.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You weren't paying attention.
I was looking for a replacement piece for my headphones. Sorry.
When you transform it, you gotta kind of uncrook the knee like that, and then that sucks in to
Gotcha. All right, thank you.
go around that, and then when you fold it back out, it kind of pops back out. And then the feet, we have up to there, down to there. You got a toe tilt, which is a little loose. It's a tiny bit floppy, which is weird. But then you have
Nobody likes floppy toes.
an excellent ankle tilt.
Great.
So that's her articulation in a nutshell. And then as far as accessories,
How do you have trouble standing her? She stand pretty well.
this is the first time I'm really.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
That's nice. That's good. That's good, actually. Yeah.
a little wobbly, but not. It's still standing.
Yeah, it's good.
So let's see.
Are there die casts in the feet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm hitting it with my teeth. Yeah, the feet.
He's licking her feet.
Yeah, he's licking those.
Easy there, Tarantino.
I have like 2 or 3 friends that are into feet. That didn't want to. That got mad when I found out.
They weren't like nibbling your toes at night during a sleepover or anything, were they? Okay.
No. When I found a website in their history, I was like, "What the hell is this?" He goes, "Oh, it's a shoe website," and I didn't think I believed him because I didn't have any reason not to believe him, so I didn't check it. But it was like lickmyfeet.com or something like that, and I was like, "The fuck is this?"
Do not do that, people.
Stay.
Oh,
So
Lord.
accessory wise, so she has. Let's do the faces first. So that's the face it comes with. I have not swapped it out yet. Just wants to focus on the backpack. There we go. Focus on her. So it's kind of a neutral face, a little bit smiley. You can lift up. So the way you change the face is you lift up on her helmet, and that's also where her visor is. So if you want to recreate that one scene from the movie for the 5 seconds, she has a visor. You flip that out, and you can actually use it with. Ooh, I actually don't want to force that.
But Hot Rod and Cup are still outside the city.
I'm actually not going to push that down because that doesn't feel great. You can technically use it with any head, with any face.
Can you push that face in further back?
No. So the way these faces work is they actually slide. So there's a couple of grooves, and then they slide in.
Mm.
Ooh, yeah, that doesn't feel super great. But you can see where that's going. I'm not a big fan of those, mostly because it's such thin, clear plastic. But so we have that face.
Were there 2 channels for the face channel
Yeah.
things?
So there's a see the white pieces on either side of the face. They hook into a couple of grooves up in here.
But are there grooves that control the depth?
Yeah, I mean it stops right there.
No,
You
I
can't push it
mean,
any further.
I thought there were 2 different channels there for you could have the face sunken more, or
Yeah, there's a channel behind the one that it's in.
Hold on. I see what you're saying. I guess so.
Somebody's saying that in the chat. You got to take the face
There
off
you go.
and put it in the farther groove.
Oh, yeah.
You have to slide the head further back. There is a second set of grooves.
So that's
Set of grooves.
so that's the kind of surprise face, kind of the.
It looks like you have one side of the face in the deeper groove, and the other side in the more shallow groove.
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna take this down in 5 seconds. There's that face. I do have that in the wrong.
This
Exactly what you said. And we have. Oop. Also, the eyes are clear plastic light pipe, but then they're painted over on all of them.
Genius.
And you have this face, which is the kind of the more concerned face, I guess.
That's the, oh no, Daniel got crushed and now he's going to have to be ahead.
Yeah, I'm assuming you want the back one for, yeah, you're going to want the back one if you want to use the goggles and the front one if you don't, because that looks better without when it's moved in the front. And then go in there.
Huh.
No comment?
They're all pouty lips.
They are pouty lips.
All of them. And they even drilled a hole in the mouth.
I don't know. I think I might go with this one.
Oh, well, it is an adult collectible.
At least it's not the nicey or whatever. So other accessories. Let's move these faces out.
Oh, man, there's a deep, dark hole if you start searching for Arcee
Yeah, don't.
photos.
The other thing you shouldn't look up is Sonic plus your name.
Sonic plus your
Whatever
name?
Yeah, like Sonic Brian or Brian the Hedgehog.
Okay, I will not do that.
So you can put the holster on her hip. I think that's my problem. I think I haven't leaned forward too much.
Good God, that thing is ugly.
This is terrible.
So you can take her pistol. You can put the pistol in there. You can put the pistol. Here's the pistol in her hand.
I mean, I've seen some bad RCs in my day, but this thing is just not good.
This does not want to go. I'm putting it in the wrong slot. Why is that not wanting to go? That's your home.
Ask her to help you.
It's your home. Don't you want to go in your home?
So there she is with the pistol. I feel like it's a little small for. I just knocked it out of her hand.
I don't
I feel like
even
it's disproportionate.
know where that pistol comes from.
I believe it's from the movie.
I don't know.
I feel like it's tiny. Let's see. Here she is with the normal blaster.
That's what that looks closer to what I can remember.
There's that. She also comes with. I probably should have shown that off before, but hold on. So if we can take this. She also comes with blast effects. I knocked. So there's actually one specifically for this pistol because it's got a square groove in it, or a rectangular groove to fit the gun. So you got that going on. And then they suggest which ones you can use. So it comes with two other ones. This is the shorter one. They say to use this one with the pistol, but you can this blaster, but you can use them with this one or the sniper rifle. So you got that going on. Put that
I found it.
in the holster. And then she also has her sniper rifle. Oops. Go in there.
Here we go. I found the gun.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
I would
See,
suspect this is from the movie Inside
Yeah.
Unicron.
Inside him, yeah.
So there's the oops. Ugh. There we go. There's with the sniper rifle. And we have a larger blast effect piece, which we can use with that. So that this piece is only for that other pistol, that first pistol, because it's got the square connector. You can technically use this end for it, but it doesn't fit like great. Like it pops back out. So it's really designed just for that. But these two are interchangeable.
So she has a sniper rifle. Can you actually put her in a sniper pose?
I mean, I don't see. Oop. Like laying down?
I mean,
Josh, Maya, do you consider any of these sniper poses?
no.
Oh, okay.
Or do you want to like? Oop, I'm popped out of my hand.
Dude, you're asking Ace to pose a figure.
Yeah, to pose a figure.
You're not.
This is-
You don't know what you've just asked yourself. Asked them to do.
Oh, I was just curious.
It's a long-standing joke, actually, about Ace's posing.
Yep. Because
Yeah, that's just
You
how
hold
the
them from the
snipers
top.
do it. Like a bazooka. So I'm just gonna say, not really. Although, I mean, it is a nice nod though to her.
Maybe here. Any sniper poses here? No.
Wow, they really went for.
These are factory stock photos, man. I mean,
No, they're not.
yeah, there they are.
Yeah.
Why is she putting her hand on her hip like that? I'm crouched down with this rifle that I can't really hold to shoot at people.
Ace, do they have her on the back holding this rifle at all?
Yeah, in that one squatted down position where she has her hand on her hip.
Right there.
When I dip, you dip, we dip. It's that one. No, actually, no. You got that one too.
It's a little better, but still doesn't look. Yeah.
I wanted to look in the instructions. Oh, it actually shows that exact same picture in the instructions.
No, there it is. P. Ferguson says, I hope Dr. Wu makes weapons upgrades. Say, Mr. Ferguson, I hope Dr. Wu makes some other upgrades. Just snap on a whole front to that thing.
Uh-huh.
There's no other pictures. Just those. And there's a shot from with the grinder dealie.
Oh,
Yeah, it's from the On Junkie On, I think.
the Crusher.
So the
Wasn't she? But she was an assassin in the comics. Maybe the sniper rifle's like an homage to that. Maybe.
well, that rifle is. No, she had that. I think she had that in the movie for one scene.
Oh, okay.
I think. Oh, I forgot about that picture. Oh boy. Yeah, I forgot about this one.
Oh, lovely. So maybe they shaped her chest that way so that she would be on, like, level on the ground for those types of poses.
So obviously, I don't think it. It doesn't look bad. Other than that, the chest is the only thing to me that's distracting. Obviously, my biggest problem with this thing isn't the chest. I really don't give a fuck about the chest because I care about the toy more than what it looks like. I get it. Like, the chest doesn't look great, but to me, what bothers me more is that so little of it actually transforms. Like, the legs are just the legs, the arms are just the arms. The chest, all you do is you just do that and plug that in. There's also some molding under here. Almost like a Matrix E-chamber kind of deal. But like, so little of it actually, like 80% of it, 90% of it is just fold up the backpack, and go like that and just fold all the little panels around. I wish they would have came up with a way to have it transform more. I've never transformed the fans toy, so I don't know how much that actually transforms, to be fair. The MMC does, I would say it's a similar job as far as transforming. Like, it's mostly backpack.
Yeah, but that backpack's
backpack
it's a little cleaner.
Yeah, they managed to do it clean, but the alt mode isn't as detailed. So I mean, you're trading detail for bulk, like, it's not horribly. The backpack isn't horrible, but it's definitely not the cleanest of all of them. Let's do some some comparisons while we're here. Let's do non-RCs first. And she's with the Prime. Let me see that. Does that look better or worse? Is that better or worse? It's darker.
What is this, eye exam?
It's okay. Whatever.
Oh, Fans Toys put the wheels in the knees, too.
Give me a Megatron.
You're not going to sit her on a couch, are you?
No, I'm not.
Takara.
Oh yeah,
it's a good size.
Do you want to see anything else before we do other RCs?
I mean, you could have put both hot rods up there.
What do you mean?
To see the difference.
Do
you have the Fans Toys?
I gotta dig it out.
Oh, no.
You have a Springer.
Yeah.
I do.
And I don't think many people care about seeing her with Megatron. You know what I mean? It's all about those movie figures.
All right, here's this abomination of garbage.
And wait, put the Takara on the other side.
If that thing ever goes from anything decent money, it's gone. I hate that fucking figure so much.
It's not going for decent money now.
I don't think so. I think it's just going for like retail. If people decide that they want it, it's fucking gone. I hate that thing. I can't believe they actually put this stupid thing out.
What stupid thing?
This pile of absolute garbage.
The fans' toys.
That's not my favorite.
Sorry, my router decided to reboot itself completely.
Oh, nice.
Fun.
That's the unique
MMC. That's the MMC.
I think that scales pretty well.
I actually just got that hot rod, MP hot rod this past week.
Which one? The good one?
Or the
Not again.
Are we losing him? Did we lose you?
No, he's here. She's
No,
here.
still here. My modem's going in and out.
Okay.
I don't. We've had issues with our Comcast the past week.
Oh, gross. Comcast sucks.
Yep.
There's Generations.
Oh, I like that one. I was always a fan of that one.
Oop. MMC. I'll get a level shot in a second here. Pop this
Way
in.
too big.
Get you a better shot like that.
Actually, kind of kudos to all these figures. You stood them all. You just plopped them all down. And they all stood on the first try.
Yeah, to be honest, that one's the most stable.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that one. I have that one too.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that MMC. What I'm glad I went with it.
So you can kind of see, even if you just want to, I understand everyone wants to focus on the chest because it's a negative, so everyone focuses on that. But you can see Fans Toys went with a more humanoid chest. It looks more like a humanoid chest. MMC kind of went with square boobs. And then kind of the Hasbro, the Generations kind of went flat squarish.
You see,
Triangular.
but the fact that one's up more toward her neck, you know, I mean, could you turn the Generation sideways along with the new Takara one sideways?
As I knock everything over.
The Generations one sideways, at least.
You didn't say standing up. Like, whoop, stay.
I mean,
You don't weigh anything. Why you hold on? Why are you tipping over? You don't weigh anything.
That's how he talks to him.
Stay.
We have a few questions too. I'm sorry, we need to catch up on, but I mean, you can see it's the general
Same shape.
shape. It's just it's in the different position. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we had somebody ask earlier. Optimus Prime was in the chat actually, and wanted to know, Ace, if there's any way to shift that chest upwards on the Takara.
Nope. Hold on. Let me. Put you back in the tripod so I can have two hands to manipulate. Let's move this out of the way.
Manipulate robot boobs.
Oh my god, now that was me. So you can see there's a hinge right here. And that's for vehicle mode, for alt mode. And so you can swivel up like that.
Right.
So
there's no
this white piece right here is the same as this pink piece. It's painted right here.
Right.
So this is this piece. Right? It's the same piece. And you can see this is molded into this.
Right.
And then that goes there, and then there's a pin shot through there. Right? There's the pin shot through there. So this is a single joint. Whoops. That's just a hinge. Hinge here, single pin. So there's no way, like if they could have done it, right? What they could have done was they could have made this pink piece / white piece. I keep, because it's painted here. They could have made this double hinged. They put another hinge.
Put another hinge right there.
Yeah.
And then have it swivel up. But then the problem is it's going to be covering, it would come up to here, which would look aesthetically a little better. But it would also cover, her titties would be at her shoulders.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
So then people would be complaining, why are her titties in her nose?
So it's more like...
It's more like damned if you do, damned if you don't. What they should have figured out a way to do, to be in all honesty, is figure out a way to have this...
A more angular cut.
Yeah, more angular cut right there.
There should have been some kind of transition from here to here.
Yeah, I mean, if you to put the fans toys next to it, I mean, I can see that they did it, right? I mean, it is just has a better transition,
So from here to so if you look, her nipples. I hate even saying this because it fucking makes me sound like a creep. But where her robot nipples would be are right here, right? They're about halfway between the bottom of her collar and her waist, the top of the gray piece. The points on her chest are a little higher. They're kind of a little higher up, but they're about, that's where the kind of the,
all right.
I don't want to say controversy. It's not really controversy, but that's why they look a little funny. Is because so if you look at her, it's halfway between here and here. If you look at her, it's like 2/3 between here and here and higher.
Hey,
so if they could have
got underwire.
If they could have,
she has shelves.
Yeah,
she has a shelf on her chest.
Yeah.
And it seems like that white collar is just really disproportionate. Yeah, if that white collar was molded a different way, it probably would look better too.
It's not even that disproportionate because you can see from here to here where the collar is.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's not really that disproportionate. Like I said, the problem is they should have either molded. They should have either transitioned from here to here, molded something in here, so it's not so ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. Like this is all. These are all straight angles, right? Straight angle here, straight angle here, and then a curve here. But you can say, to drop off straight, and that's straight angles draw your eye to it. So it makes it look worse than it really is. So if they could have figured out what happened.
And another quick question too was somebody asked how the plastic quality was. I guess with concerns over like Hound and other.
I said this to somebody else. I don't remember who the hell I said it to. Somebody else asked the same thing on like Instagram or something. It feels like I can tell it wasn't made in the MP-10 factory, but it doesn't feel brittle. It doesn't feel like anything's going to break or anything like that. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I think so.
Like the plastic feels like recent MPs, but it doesn't feel like it's going to break in any way. But if they would have done, like I said, my biggest problem is it doesn't transform enough. Like I feel like it's just too much bot and then shell. I would have liked more something more going on. Like MMC was a pretty good balance. I would have liked a little bit more with that, but at least that one has, you know, pretty decent balance. You can see, you know, they got that the nice clean back.
Mm.
You know, but they sacrificed detail in alt mode. But it is a very good figure. It's just like the action figure part of it is actually very good. It's very well articulated. Once you get the feet planted, like I said, it's fine. Like it comes with a lot of accessories, a lot of good accessories. You know, you got decent range of weapons, you got blast effects. So I think they gave you, you know, there's a good value with all that, but it's not perfect aesthetically. But I still think it is a good figure. Like, as I knock it over, I'm trying to adjust my chair. You know, like I've said it before, you know, aesthetics are not my number one. Their aesthetics to me are bottom of the list. I care more about how fun it is to mess with, which is why this one's my least favorite. And this one's one of my, between the two of them, I mean, overall, I don't know. Like, they're very close to me in terms of action figure. Because, like I said, this doesn't bother me because it's only aesthetic. It's kind of, at this point, it's really, at least you have options. Right?
Yeah, to me though, it's not just the chest. Like, as I saw you messing with it today, I mean, the front of that figure just does not look very clean at all, and the face is terrible.
It's honestly probably because of the backpack, the silhouette of the backpack getting in the way of everything.
Yeah.
Because even the fan story does it. Even this one has a janky backpack too, but at least it's smaller.
Right.
Because like this backpack it's there.
Yeah, I mean it's down past her butt.
She got some hunchback.
Do you have the new Earthrise or whatever?
I did not find it yet, so no, I don't. I would like it, but I have not found it yet.
Well, she's getting a re-release, so you'll find her. So.
Yeah.
But like Jesus Christ, fucking thing. Oh, has this thing? Oh my God, I do not like the fan toys one. I know it looks good, but I do not like it.
I don't like it either.
I don't either.
I think it's fine.
It's fine. I think it's too big.
Yeah,
I kind of like the size. Yeah.
No, she's like 2 heads taller than Hot Rod.
So I mean, there's your
Hot Rod's a punk.
He's a punk.
Yeah, but they were about the same height. They should be.
I'll leave it up to you. Those are your options.
That Earthrise one's pretty good though too. So
yeah, but that's not MP. I'm not gonna shoehorn mainline in as MP. Yeah. Your display, if you want to do it, you can, but I'm not personally, but I'm saying the royal you. But if you want an NPRC, those are your current options.
There's also that Toy World / Zeta Leia with the good bot mode,
like I
only
said,
half a car.
Yeah, bot
like I said,
good, right?
Like I said, those are your options. Oh, there's one other thing I forgot to show. Oh, okay. So,
hey, the Fans Toys RC scales well with the Fans Toys Hot Rod.
Yes, it does. Well, and the Fans Toys, they're gonna say Springer. So this piece comes up, and somehow you're supposed to be able to. Hold on, let me check this one more time. Supposed to be able to, I guess, just like that. All right. Take this pistol. You're supposed to be able to store this somehow in here. Oh, yeah. How about that? There's a groove for it. It actually lines up inside there.
Wonderful.
And you can
This thing's terrible.
do that. So technically, you can have all her weapons on her. Even though it's going to look ridiculous. Hold on. I'm just putting everything on. This does look ridiculous, but whatever. If you want to have all her weapons on her, that's her with all her weapons. So they can put the rifle on the side, you can put the pistol up there, and you can put the other blaster in that holster. Or technically, you can put that blaster in there, but I wouldn't. The pistol in there, but I wouldn't recommend it because it just flops out.
I don't think it's meant to go in there.
I was starting to think that too, but it's just weird that, like in the instructions, it shows, like it specifically shows the holster going in the car mode.
Just the holster, though.
Just the holster, because the other blaster goes in under the car.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just weird that they would have no place for the pistol.
Well, their instructions are wrong, so
It's very possible.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very possible. Yeah, there's a sniper pose.
Oh, there you go. Probably looks best in that pose.
So it isn't a bad figure. It's just because of the way they transform it. It's just, and it ends up with the wonky proportions a little bit, and it just,
I don't know.
it ends up looking.
I mean, these guys try so hard to make stuff look like the Toon aesthetic, and I feel this one just misses that mark by far. It just doesn't look very good. It really doesn't.
Well, like I said, I don't particularly give a shit about the looks. What bothers me more, like I said, is the fact that it doesn't particularly transform, and you do end up with all this crap which gets in the way.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is. If you get nothing else, at least you get a comparison between the three offerings, and you can make your own choice.
So Ace, what do you do with 3?
I have no idea. Maybe no, there's too many bad things I can say. I'm not going to say anything.
Oh, that's messed up.
You're gonna do what all the other neckbeards are doing that bought all 3 of them.
I'll have a hallway tonight.
Sticky.
It's gonna be a train. I hear a train coming.
Choo choo, chugga chugga. Know what I mean?
Oh, quick, quiet. My mom's coming.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah. Hey, Mom.
Did we do it or no?
I don't think it's physically possible, but I want to see.
Yeah. I'm leaving that up to you, dude. I'm not.
I mean, this figure, they tout the articulation.
Yeah, well, whatever.
I kind of feel dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
It's not ladylike.
I mean, she can probably reach something else, but we're not going to find out.
Well, we already saw that she can reach something else.
In alt mode.
In alt mode, yeah.
Oh, yeah. True. Questions, comments, concerns before we get out of here for tonight?
Boobs aren't supposed to look like shelves.
Well, have you ever met a female robot?
Actually, yeah. We did. We saw these guys live. So
yeah, but those are fan made representations. Those are homages. I mean, an actual robot woman.
It's more accurate than the actual toy.
Listen, I'm sure there are plenty of people in this fandom that have robot women at home, and they can tell us what the boobs look like.
They're still not supposed to look like shelves.
I mean, some people need additional display space.
All right, my camera, when I switch over, might crash.
Nope.
Nope.
Didn't crash?
No. There you
Still
are.
there.
Oh, it's crashing for me.
Oh, your face is there on the banging cam.
Well, I can't see it. All I see is a frozen screen.
Well, we see.
It's not frozen on this side.
I can hear you, like it's coming through live, so I'm just gonna assume it's working.
Yep, looks like it's working.
Yeah, it's working.
I can't see you because it's completely frozen. It looks like on my end that Chrome crashed, but I guess we'll just roll with it.
So nobody say anything, so then he thinks it did crash.
Damn it, it crashed. I heard him say it crashed. Anyways, anybody
Hello?
run this?
Ace, are you there? Can
No.
you hear us, Ace?
No, I can't.
Are you there, buddy?
No, I'm not. Anybody get the chat?
Yeah, I did. Tonight we had Toy Mafia, Mr. Eric Von Wolfenstein, Eric B, KJ Smith. Oh, there's an echo. Jeremy B, E Prime, P Ferguson, Lord Shadowkeeper, Master Skinny Toys, Wes H, Art H, Optimus Prime, Dustmots himself, Alan G, and Butta No Lee, or Butta No Ai. I don't know how to say that, but yeah. And somebody just popped in, Alias Angelius, or some alias.
That's Peter.
Oh, okay. Peter. And that's the chat.
All right. Mr. Brink, where are you at?
At Brinklizer on Instagram, and tune in to this channel on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. See my lovely mug.
Do I have to?
Back home. You don't have to. You can just listen on the various podcast outlets. You don't have to see me.
Let's see. Oh, JD moved up the ranks, apparently.
Did it? Oh, wow.
Yeah, he got moved around.
Huh. Well, Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, breaking the mold, finger banging, shelf gravy, pigment surgery, JD Brocious in the Facebook groups, and yeah, I guess this is our last podcast of the year.
It is.
Well, I guess for us individuals. I guess. I don't know.
And I guess technically the last one on this channel for the year as well.
Yeah. The first one of the year will be Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which are you done? Because that was a great segue if you were finished.
Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah, Friday night, New Year's Day. Tune in at 9 p.m. Eastern on this channel for an all-new episode of the Nerd Life Syndicate. There'll be the first rock show for the new year, and we're going to start on time because Dust said we can't be late at all in 2021.
There also can't be. I'm adding a caveat to that. There can't be any more technical problems.
I mean, I'm going to do my best.
I don't want that. I want no more technical problems.
Oh, well, okay.
Period.
Oh, shit.
Get a new cow to run on the wheel. Whatever you got to do.
I hear you. All right. You can also catch me on the All Queued Up podcast and here with you guys every other Wednesday. And that's me. Ace, where you at?
I am at Ace Milo pretty much everywhere, mostly on Instagram. Follow the Cool Table Network page on Facebook to find out when all the new shows come out. I hope everybody had a good holiday, whatever the hell you celebrate, because there was a whole bunch of holidays. You're just kind of coming out of them. So whatever you celebrate, I hope it was a good one. Thank you for joining us for the year. Like we said, this is the last one of the year. And hopefully 2021 won't be so shitty. Hopefully it'll be marginally less shitty.
Hey, it is what you make it.
Yeah, we'll see you guys in the next year. Hope you have a good New Year's Eve. Stay safe if you're doing something. Hopefully, don't do anything with a crowd. That's gonna date us. Don't go out in a crowd. And yeah, thanks for joining us live. Thanks for watching After the Fact, and we'll see you guys next time.
Social gatherings are so 2019.
Later.
Say it with me now. Really?